All right. Grand Friday return. As we Friday gone, we Friday come back. Fresh cash. Move out to say a fresh cash, and it is King David right here with the Fresh Cash Friday. Same speed, same way. Yo, let me tell you something. I think today's topic, what we want to name it, King David talk about focus. You have to remain focused. Remain focused. Remember now, you had words at your disposal. You constantly speak them words that you believe them. Yeah, you know that they're going to come to pass. So, guess what? And especially if you're talking for yourself, or when you speak the word towards yourself, you're speaking your own creation, you see? So, purpose to speak good for yourself all the while. You know, I am this, I am that, I am good, I am, I am abundant, I am benevolent. And even though it might sound like a continuous jargon and sometimes you're not seeing nothing apart, but yeah, you believe that. You start to believe that mindset to think that, yeah, I am this. So, like I said, I am King David. You see? And so me I walk in the mindset there. So king to me means sometimes, I dress up and put on my nice things and come out and speak the cosmic truth. See, blue mean truth. So if you're in line with the 1111 new beginning, you will know that the truth we are talking about when we identify as blue. Now the white, are the absence of light. But it's bright, so guess what? Then preach it and teach it, so you just go and keep it like that. But anyway, we will know. But the thing we want to keep focused on today is focus. Earlier, when I'm on Rasan was under the covenant bound way, it's like I did a video they call Logos Watch the Focus, and we always go back to that video to remind ourselves of the things that were spoken, and the things that are expected, and the things that are going to come into being. You see, Logos Watch the Focus, and so yeah. It's that focus now that I have to maintain, and sometimes they say ever so often I'm not. Yeah, I might be doing other things, but my mind, excuse me, my mind is not like totally off the focus. And even when there are things that come to distract you, and I want to send you a different path and a different route, it's for me to keep that focus, knowing that I had spoken that word, so I have to expect that word. Yeah, expect it to come to pass, in however way it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And when you start to believe like that and ride with like that and stick by that, things are just going to happen. And in the midst of all of them things, you keep that focus, you keep the word. Like for me, I'm a peace preacher. You see what I'm saying? I'm a person that speak about alchemizing your energies and take other energies from that which is thrown at you in a negative way and alchemize it to make it more positive vibe, a more positive outcome for you. Because like anytime you're attached to the energies of people, they can use it to attack you. Energies that are attached can use to attack. And for example, there are many people in the world that I've never encountered, never had a relationship with, never like be in their close proximity. Those people, more than likely, unless they have seen my picture, they can send energies towards I. You understand? But the person who you have spent the most times with, in their imagination, they're always, you are in their imagination. For example, break that down and show you how I just came out of a relationship. I was with an empress, a feminine divine empress, that so she is in my imagination and I am in her imagination still, because it's just like when you have a relationship with your parent and they might have passed, and then you're not getting an opportunity to deal with them, but they're still in your imagination. It's the same thing with life. When you decide that there's a separation, things like this happen in life. Now, how you deal with that? That is the thing. How are you going to deal with the imaginations or the lingering contractions that remain within your system? How you think about it. And so how does it affect your daily approach to your very own life? Like now, I speak of trying to be at peace, trying to do peaceful things, to exercise, to speak peacefully, to adjudicate peacefully and all of this kind of stuff. But in doing all of this stuff, sometimes you sometimes come under attack, because a lot of people who is very mystique, and you can have an understanding as to why is it that they can't see things certain way. Sometimes you never know what's in the mental of a person. Yeah. And so, if somebody wishes you good, you know, they will keep that openness. Yeah, like for me, I said I don't have any fear. My doors are always open. It's an expression that I've seen that means that I don't create enemies. I don't have people, anybody that have been attached to me or who know me in that special way. Guess what? You can always reach out to I for whatever reason, so you can always hear a good vibes or a good thing from me. That means if you don't see me as that important, you won't. If you don't see that you need that kind of information, you won't. You know? And it's just like having a family relationship. Like people who consider you important, they'll reach out to you. And likewise, if I consider them important, I'll reach out to you. But if I realize that you are not reaching out to me, or you may have blocked me off, then what is the sense? What is the sense in trying to aggravate yourself over the fact that somebody has chosen to cut you off and don't communicate with you? You have to accept that and know that you're very good and have to live within that space because you came here by yourself. And so, in so doing, you try to align. You try to align with the people who are in alignment with you, and that's peace. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't love there, but you're talking about alignment. How does this person align with me so that my energies can be synergized? We can move things forward, whether financially, relationship wise, or any otherwise. Even by a communication. For like I'm telling you, if you're communicating with somebody and you're not able to make them smile, yeah, something is gone wrong, because that is the purpose of communication, that we can help each other to enhance, this energy. So if I am talking to you and I always have to be in fuss and fight with you, and you're down, and I feel bad after I left, or you feel bad after I left, or I have to say something bad, you know what I'm saying? That you don't like, yeah, that's not good energy. Avoid that person and tell that person to avoid you too. So, when you're coming into the space of somebody who is in alignment, they'll smile at you. Glad to see you, and when they speak good energies upon you. And that is the reason why you say it doesn't matter for me in any relationship. Yes, I'm going to identify certain things and say, yeah, I am not going to align with that because that doesn't fit my equilibrium. Yeah, so if you see something that is going to pitch off your equilibrium, yeah, get out of that shit fast. You have to recognize that sometimes it don't even make any sense, because what I have discovered is that you keep going on and on and on and on about things that you noticed from earlier, red flags, but you're keeping them, and eventually you have to separate yourself from it. So yeah. So that's what I'm saying, keep your focus, my focus, logos, watch the focus. And that means a word that was spoken, logos, a word that was spoken, in that I wanted to create a retreat, because the retreat, it was for kind of simplistic lifestyle, where you can come into the hills and you have your natural products to drink and get yourself away from the Babylon system, because one day comes sooner or later we have to go back to that kind of system where we have to, when we were doing the bartering system, when we have to come off the grid. So yeah, so we have the thought of that, God is returning, Jesus Christ is returning, and there will be a rapture. But at the same time, we don't look up. Do we take time to look up what's up in the sky? What's up in the sky and what's going on up there? What's taking place? Is the sky getting ready to open up or what? So you can have God coming back. Remember, they say God is coming back. Yeah, I'm going to be smart and say that, because that's what they said. God is returning. Jesus is returning in chariots of fire. Remember now. So are they here? Have the gods returned? And who are they? And are we aware that the gods are here? The gods have returned. So yes, so it's my casual day. It's Friday, like me say, my Friday gone, my Friday come back, and we are doing good in terms of mental projection. We are doing good in terms of expectation, and we're just sitting here under the cool and just enjoying. This is life, man. To me, this is life. That's why I smoke my weed and mentalize. Because if you can't remember, you can't do things. And we are all magical beings, like I said, using this power of the words. And that's why I say keep the focus, keep speaking the word, keep speaking the word, keep speaking the positive word, keep doing the positive mind outpouring by utilizing the word. In the beginning was the word, and the word was God, with God, came down, manifest into flesh, and that means we are the word. Yeah. So big up yourself. That is the reason why I think that I am purposing in my heart at all times to pitch, throw purposefully this aura of beauty, love and peace, beauty, love and peace out there into the cosmos. Beauty, love and peace. And my theme, like you see, I pitch peace all the time. And so even the situation that I found myself in, that I perhaps could have utilized the energies from them situation to be a negative, you know, out in pouring, because you pour into self, by maintaining certain thoughts. If you constantly think or say certain things, you're inpouring those thoughts. So what do you want the inpouring of your thoughts to be? Negative or positive? So when you wish somebody evil or bad, or what destruction, you're wishing that upon self. Yeah, because you're creating your own reality by your thoughts and your words and your action. You're creating your own reality by your thoughts and your words and your action. And that's why you see, no matter what may have happened to me, I will come purposefully, and there will be no bitterness in my heart. Yeah, projected toward. Yeah, there will be no bitterness in my heart projected towards anyone at all. It doesn't matter what you have done, or what I have said, or what ideology of me. If you want to see me as devil, you want to see me as God, you want to see me as Jesus, you want to see me as a brother, you want to see me as an uncle, it don't matter. It's like your intention, I just see people for who they are nowadays. And my aura is of such that people who feels my aura, people who feel my aura, they are immediately attached to I and attracted to I, and so in so many good ways. And so I enjoy that. Even little babies, like sometimes it's marvelous to see them little babies, like just staring at you and like, hey, and you just give them a smile and like, hey, if you wave up them, it's like they're catching an aura and they just stare and stare and stare and stare. Yeah, that's attractive to me, man. Yeah, that's the uniqueness. I think when I started even growing a beard, one of the reasons why I accepted my natural. One of the reasons why I think I continued to grow the beard was that we realize in society we get what they call old. We are getting old, so we grow gray. And once people identify with being old and they see gray, it's like, oh, they go berserk. People start going berserk, say they have gray and they don't want to see the gray. So men usually color them, and for the women who don't want to see their grays, they put black dye in their hair, and they keep some of these dyes are poisonous. Yeah, and you're putting all of this poison on your face to conceal your natural. For your natural is not in your. That's why I'm telling you that your natural, that outpour in this is just a stereotypical where you say no borders, stereotypical borders where people impersonate certain ideas and character and people. You're old. All right, look for me now. For example, now I have so much energy that when I go there on the dance floor and dance, there's many people who don't have gray beard that can't dance. They cannot dance. Many people that don't have gray beard cannot dance. Many people that don't have gray beard cannot have a good sexual session. Many people that don't have gray beard cannot have a good conversation. Their mind is foggy. They cannot sit and idealize something for even 30 minutes space. Many people that don't have gray beard cannot focus on a 15-minute meditation. Many people that don't have gray beard cannot do without food for a day. So you see, so the gray beard thing is just a stereotypical. Many people without gray beard, still have to find themselves going to hospital on a daily basis so that they can take care of some sickness that they have, gathered through what they have eaten. So I could go on and on and on about many people without gray beard. So if you as a person have accepted the narrative of what the stereotypical belief of people, you say it's people, it's not yours, it's people idea. Like I went to Jamaica once, and a girl that I know from way back when, she looked at me and she was like, hey, so why you not shave? And you could see the disgust on her face. And I'm like, well, let me tell you this. I took it on myself not to cut my penis off. So I am thinking that, maybe, I want to grow my beard because I didn't grow it. It's just there. I just decided that I'm not going to cut it. And when I took that kind of stance on her, she was kind of indifferent, And that is the reason why sometimes they will tell you based on how you come off at them. Because here is it that they are putting this facial expression at you to show you disgust, And you don't follow their disgust. You could have been disgusted and take it offensive also. And like get into their energy of disgust. But no, I just turn it around and let you realize that there are just certain things that is God represented. It's just that people think that it is not, because you see we grew up on the narrative that we have to trim beard and be groom and cut this and then dress up in jacket and tie. Yeah, that's what it's all about. But the trees that there that grow the bark in its natural, see there's a tree behind me, You don't tell no barber to come and trim it. It's we that decide sometimes we're going to put it in this order, that order. But there are things that naturally come out from the body. Excuse me. There are things that naturally come out from the body that if the body working itself in that way, because anything the body don't want, it will eliminate. Right? So stay focused, my people. Stay focused, my people, my collective, my friends. If you consider yourself friends, like I said, I don't create enemies. Even if you think you are my enemy, I say you are my friend, because I don't have enemies. You create that in your mind. What I create in my mind is that I have energy connection. Energy connection. So if I can make you laugh, if I can make you smile, if you can do likewise to make me laugh and make me smile, guess what? Constantly, and keep my peace, you are my friend. That can come into my presence. If you are not the type, then you are still my friend. It's just that you don't get the opportunity to come into my presence. Yeah? And I will not take the opportunity neither, or forcefully, to come into your presence. Because it's all an energy thing, man. It's all about an energy thing right about now. And so, as I'm learning this now, you see, as of right now, I am in the process of making a decision now to get yourself into your own space where you could disperse your energy, accept the energies that come inside here. Because you see, when you are in command of that, instead of moving from people's space to space, for years it now I'm doing another cycle of things that I have moved into somebody's space, to catch certain things back. But at the same time now, I am thinking of going into my space, because my space is the space that I'll be at comfort. My space, is a space where you can accept and certain type of energy and deal with energy and create that which you want around it. Anytime you're into somebody's space, you are their mercy at them telling you what to do, because it's for them space. You're under that command. Yeah, you're under that command, because that's how most humans operate. They don't you don't come into them space and you respect them. Like for me, if I allow somebody to come into my space, I'm not going to treat them like shit and tell them daily that they have to do this or they have to do that or they have to do that. No, they are my guests that I have to treat with respect. So suppose they want to cock up them foot the whole time, and let them cock up them foot. You invite them. If it reaches to a point where you say, well, I can't allow you to cock up your foot in my space no more, because so and so and so, and the reality touch, then you say your piece, you do your piece. But once you invite somebody in your space, you don't expect them to be the lower, the lower, you don't treat them with respect and love and equality. You start to, let me just not go back into that energy. Let me not go back into that energy. But yes, it's for you to treat people nice. And so if I invite you to my space, I'm going to treat you nice, perfect, respectful, loving, have an openness. There are certain things I'm not going into, allow you to come into my bedroom. You see, if I have my space. But, I'll create that space enough where we can sit down and relax and have fun, you know, an outdoor experience, and relax and have a good conversation, have some good weed, drink some good tea, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm into that. I'm into that natural kind of liberty where still, yeah, come back into America with the fast food life and have to take you over now. You want to go eat chicken. Some day I know I think say, yo, I'm go try one piece of chicken, you know. Yeah, go try a Chick-fil-A. For serious, you know, it's like them thing they call me now, you know, say it's just temptation, those things that I call you. To get back into the eating of certain way, and next thing you know, you start to look certain way again. You start to have certain diseases from eating all these things. Yeah. Let me go try some fries, man. Yeah, let me go try some cow skin. Cause you know I'm covering and cut off now. You know? And that is the encouragement where I get, yeah, you're too skinny, man. You know, go eat some, when you have some egg and some cheese. Go drink milk. And you try that sugar and then you start to get sick. Boom. Yeah. You try this and you try that and you're out and you're not try. I mean, you have to be aware, you have to be on point. Stay in focus. We have to be on point. Cosmic people, collective, ancestors believe in people. Yeah. People who want to rise. Now we rise, people. Yeah, man, and all of these kind of people that are out there that, you know, is helping to speak back the natural into existence, helping to speak equilibrium and love and balance and unity back into the planet. Because it is us, you see, like myself now, like I'm saying, you know, I speak peace and love. And there are many others that are speaking the peace and love and Christ-rism message. There are many of us out there. Yeah. And so we are going to constantly preach it, teach it, say it, be it, walk in it, you know, until the entire planet is back into that realm, that dimension of love and peace and happiness again. Dimension of peace and love and happiness once again. Yeah. Dimension of peace and love and happiness. And that's the purpose. Like I said, keep your focus on your purpose. Like for me now, I know that my focus on my purpose, the 4 tools just show up. Yeah, my focus on my purpose is to make sure that I'm on top of the hill creating that kind of beauty that in the future, you know, some will have an opportunity to come by and share that beauty. Yeah. And so that is one of my physical purpose. But the main purpose is to be able to speak this love message, this peace message. Yeah, to keep on, you know, being able yourself to exemplify love in what you do. You know, reaching that perfect heights of humanity where, you know, you can identify things to help in healing, in creating the beauty and balance and equilibrium back onto this plane. You know, while we discard the other evil things of imbalances, of hatred, yeah, of disrespect, yeah, and that is just in my mind. Other people have other ideas and may think that, fuck with David attack. You understand? But this is how I feel. How you feel is how you feel. I'm not going to tell you, no. If you feel like how you feel, get on your own platform and speak, Speak. But if you listen to I and abide by most of the things or all of the things that I tell you, you know, as you know, to consider them so you can learn them for yourself, you realize that blue is truth. Blue is truth. I'm speaking the truth in regards to the training that you guys get, but it's just the training. You know, one of the hardest brains out there are the people who think that they are more intellectually educated, educationally intellected. Can't find the word to describe them. When I talk people where you know receive higher levels of education, quaternary education. You know, there are some of the people who sometimes we look at I and I say, oh, that's quack. Because you see, that's a charlatan. I operate from a standpoint and using my intuitive more, you know, instead of my logical. So there are many things that intuitively I may have listened to ascertain, and to me, how I see it's memory, so I remember that. So the information is already inside of me. So, when those information get activated, it put me on a part where I am able to translate, because you see, I'm just a machine using a brain and using the memory of the DNA structures that is within, and operating through this God-given body, or this God-operated body we call human. I call God. You see, some people will say it's human. I say it's God, because it's God operating through me, through my voice. So when I'm speaking, because this is the way, like God said, sometimes if you refuse to speak, the rocks will cry out. Yeah, you remember that in the Bible. So sometimes I'm gonna go back, because the Bible is just something that got to be decoded. That's what it is. It just got to be decoded. It's coded information inside of it. And so if you are taught from one standpoint, you will hold the message to one standpoint. But like for me, I am seeing it from another standpoint, where I'm decoding from my standpoint. And that's why, the other day somebody told me that, hey, sometimes you have to pray, you have to make some. I say, ooh, pray over who? I pray over I. I not allow no man to come through, no cast no spell over I. No. I will not allow nobody going on nobody church for no make nobody cast spell upon me and talk what them a pray for. Pray for who? So what about me? Me can't pray for myself. Who am I that I am should allow somebody to come pray over I? So where's my belief as a God? I want nobody to come pray over I, man. Yeah. Pray over yourself. So that means you have the free will to create what you want within self. Anytime you look outside of self to get any kind of help, that means you are, giving away your power to say that you are not powerful enough to do what you can do. You see me? Yeah. Anytime you believe that somebody have to go do it for you out there, you're giving away your power. And so you believe then that you're not powerful within self to do what you want to do. You have to believe and know that, man, or know that you have the power within self to do what you want to do, and work at it, speak at it, talk at it, action it, and do it. Keep focused and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Stay focused. Yeah. Stay focused with the words and your action, your belief and your imagination and all of these things. Stay focused with the words, the written word, the spoken word. Say it constantly. If there is any time within that 24/7s they call it, within that 24 hour the day, the week, that, things, because things will come in and bombard your mind, Remember, there's a frequency out there. There's a frequency out there that is throwing information certain way, and sometimes we are controlled and compelled by some of these frequencies to operate certain way. And so if you're not aware of the frequency, like I'm saying, it's people that you come around that allow you to believe and say and do certain things. And at the same time, you have those who are in the MK Ultra, the mind control kind of frequency control that is starts out there through the different symbolism and the different waves, lower frequency waves that are emitted from their various created systems. So coming on up to the 30-minute marker, like we say, we're trying to do these videos, but the focus on this video was to keep focus, man. Keep speaking the word, focus on speaking the word, keep the focus on your intention, what you want to create, keep the focus on, the love peace message that, don't get too inebriated, or too, messed up in your mind to be jumping from here to there to there to there to there to there, and at the end of the day you realize that you don't get anything done. So sometimes even myself for this YouTube channel, I'm saying keeping the focus. I have like 2, 3, 4 persons that keep on following me, and I just keep doing the video. I'm going to do a video daily, and like I said, spend anywhere from an hour to 2 hours doing YouTube videos. So I am at it still. I'm King David, and like you don't know, everything is Chris and Corey. Yeah, my peeps, enough love. At the end of the video, we always got to show enough love to the Empress, divine feminine Empress, where, control everything. And big up to Big Mama. You don't know, everything is Chris and Corey. And keep on saying and believing or knowing that, magical things are going to happen to you, because you are helping to create the magic through your voice, through your action, through your imagination, And even through your constant companionship, by which, you align yourself to synergize energies to create, to laugh, to smile, to be one with the cosmos. So again, King David is saying, stay focused, and remember your purpose. I'm out.